Wow, wow, wow. Hey, it's Dr. Stan Harris, known as Dr. Breakthrough. Wait a minute. I always have to give a disclaimer. I can't provide the breakthrough. I just prescribe the breakthrough. But when people follow the breakthrough prescription, God Almighty provides it. Now, we've got the incredible Shantae Kelly with Boss It Up. And I tell you, Shantae, we're going to talk to some people about some powerful things today. As a matter of fact, go ahead. What are we going to talk to them about?
We're going to talk to them about the 21-day great discovery, Dr. Breakthrough. Go ahead.
So we're yes, exactly. So we're gonna 21 benefits you don't want to miss out on. So folks, I need you to get something to write on and something to write with because we're going to show you something. By the way, before I start, and I'm actually have Shantae give you the first one, but I need you just to keep track because at the end, I'm going to ask you how many of these benefits interest you or kept your attention. Now, you don't have to write it all down, but just remember the little stick numbers and we'll keep track. Okay. But here's the thing I want you to know in introduction. Whatever you're doing right now, listen carefully. The great discovery will empower you to do whatever you do better. It will not compete. It's actually going to complement, enhance, enable, and empower you to do whatever you do better. So, real quick, let's do these 21 benefits. Shantae, what's the first one? Boss it up.
Boss up. Affiliates buy and or market your course or training in up to 200 countries.
Whoa. Now, Shantae, I know you've got powerful programs and so forth, but right now, you're the one primarily marketing it. So imagine now, for those listening, imagine like me, I primarily was the one marketing my stuff. Now I've got an army of affiliates who are marketing my program for me. So, folks, I don't know about you, that like that one, I'm like, I'm in right there. Like, sign me up right now. But wait a minute, we got 20 more. Hey, number two, real quick. So again, jot this down. If it keeps your attention, grabs your attention. What about number two? And that is this: get your information, your content. Get this now, translated into up to 100 languages. Now, Shantae, I heard a guy talk about a field of favor, and as long as I was speaking in the U.S., I was like, okay. The first time I got to speak outside the country, they treated me like I was a superstar. And I was like, wait a minute, out of the country is my field of favor. I want to speak out of the country more. Now, of course, we've been in 28 countries and many of them many, many times. But here's what I'm saying, though, my friend. But to have my content now translated in up to 100 languages, to have your content translated in up to 100 language, now you add to that these affiliates marketing up to 200 countries. I mean, I don't know about you. Anyway, that's another one for me. Shantae, what's the third benefit they get?
Yes, yes, yes. Leverage Six Sigma, you guys. Listen, Six Sigma course to create ultimate success, you without limits.
Wow, that's right. So imagine, I want everybody to imagine, how would your business grow if you had no limits? If you just took all the limits off, right? So what if we all of our limiting beliefs, we disengage all of those? Imagine, I'm telling you, I mean, I'm Dr. Breakthrough, and I tell people I needed more breakthroughs than anybody I needed, and I'm constantly getting more and more breakthroughs. And so that's what this powerful course Six Sigma is going to teach you. But it's also, Shantae, for teenagers. They got one for teenagers and they have one for children. So I've been involved in personal development most of my life. So this was something I wanted to learn anyway. And so that's something that interests me. So question, would it interest you to be able to live your life without limits? So come on, make a notation. So far, I'm 3 out of 3. I don't know what you, Shantae, how many you got so far?
Number four, incredible instantaneous two-way translation. Broadcast up to 40 languages.
Wow.
Whoa.
Now, wait a minute. We actually had an illustration of this in 2 weeks ago. Lady up front spoke on Zoom in English. In the back, of course, they had a microphone. The lady heard it in her computer in Spanish. The lady in the back spoke back in Spanish, and the lady in front heard it in English. Now, they're saying by October, if not sooner, we're going to be able to do that in about 40 different languages. Imagine you're doing a live stream or broadcast, and it's 40 different languages, almost like the book of Acts, chapter 2, and everybody hears you in their language. But wait a minute.
Come
But then you
on.
say, has anybody got
Come
a
on.
question? And then the guy in Swahili asks you his question in Swahili. You hear it in English. You speak back in English. He hears it in Swahili. A sister in France ask you a question. Maybe she's in Africa, but she speaks French, and she asks you a question in the French language. You hear it in English. You answer in English. She hears it in French. Folks, anyway, I had to write that one down. So, Shantae, I'm 4 out of 4 so far. How many of these interest you so far?
All 4.
There you go. What's number 5? Or did you
Opportunity.
Go ahead. No, just go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just so excited. This is going to bless so many people. Okay. Opportunity to promote your course to affiliates. You can get to pitch your course.
Wow. So here's what happens. You get to upload your course, and then they're going to call you and say, hey, every Wednesday they have a different content creator speak. And I'll never forget when they called me, by the way, Shantae, they said, hey, Doc, would you like to speak? I was like, well, sure. What do you want me to speak on? They said, we want you to sell your course. I'm like, man, I'll come this Wednesday. What you talking about? And so I got to speak to the affiliates to sell my course. Many of them bought it that day, but others of them knew more effectively now how they could promote my course. And so, folks, this is so powerful when you're talking about that. But you know what I forgot to do, Shantae? I need to slow down. We're so excited. I want to demonstrate to them this technology of how it turns your speech. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you a video that made Les Brown call me within 5 minutes of watching it. And he said, Doc, I don't care how much it costs. Can I send you money through PayPal, Cash App? Get me in the deal. All right, let me know. Just shake your head if you can hear it okay. Dr. Stan Harris, known as Dr. Breakthrough. There's something very powerful. It's called the Great Discovery. And the Great Discovery is something literally, my friend, that wherever you want to go in life and whatever you want to accomplish, through the Great Discovery, you can get there faster and easier. Hola, soy el doctor Stan Harris, conocido como Doctor Evans. Hay algo muy poderoso. Se llama el Gran Descubrimiento. Konnichiwa, Dr. Stan Harris は非常に強力なものを持つドクターです。それは偉大な発見と呼ばれています。Salut, c'est Dr. Stan Harris, docteur avancé, très puissant. Cela s'appelle la grande découverte. 안녕하세요. 저는 박사입니다. 스탠 해리스 박사. 강력한 것이 있어요. 위대한 발견이라고 불리며. That's pretty crazy, ain't it? So listen. So I'm not exaggerating. It's a 1.5 minute video, Shantae. I sent that to Les Brown in 5 minutes, okay? Without exaggeration, within 5 minutes, then here's what happens. He calls me. So guess what? Les got involved now. Let's show you his video. Are you ready? Now you're going to laugh at this one. Yeah, you ready to laugh? Because he's funny. Here we go.
Inspiration with Les Brown. If you're hungry for your greatness, if you're ready to move your life from where you are now to where you want to go, if you are stuck and ready to get unstuck, I want you to listen to me. I ain't playing with you. I'm coming for you this morning. I got up early. I'm all dressed up for you. Got my best cologne on me. Yeah, you can't smell it. No, you can't. Okay. And I took my mask off. No. Look here. Listen, if you're ready to be motivated and move this morning, Inspiración con Les Brown. Si tienes hambre de tu grandeza, si estás listo para mover tu vida desde donde estás ahora hasta donde quieres ir. 与来自布朗一起的灵感。如果你渴望伟大，准备将生活从现在的地方移到你想去的地方 Les Brown के साथ प्रेरणा यदि आप अपनी महानता के लिए भूखे हैं अपने जीवन को वहां से ले जाने के लिए तैयार हैं अटक गए हैं Inspiration mit Les Brown Bist du hungrig nach deiner Größe? Bereit, dein Leben von hier zum gewünschten Ort zu bewegen? Inspiration avec Les Brown. Si vous avez faim de votre grandeur, si vous êtes prêt à faire passer votre vie de là où vous êtes maintenant à là où vous voulez, إلهام مع Les Brown. إذا كنت جائعا لعظمتك، إذا كنت مستعدا لنقل حياتك من حيث أنت الآن إلى حيث تريد أن تذهب.
Wow.
Yeah, and again, it's all about you without limits. Wasn't that crazy? Now, here's the crazy thing. And of course, imagine, I want every listener, every viewer, imagine you having that ability. But let's go a step further. Imagine you're training Or again, it can be in all these different languages. This is what's so apt. I mean, it's apt. It's a breakthrough. You talking about boss it up? Come on now. So, hey, here's number 6. By the way, I've got 5 already. So that just keep mark how many. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this one because number 6 is this. It's the choice to either just be a content creator. In other words, you have a lot of content. Or number 2, you can just be a learner. Like, hey, I just want to learn. Or number 3, you want to be an earner. In other words, you want to be an affiliate. Or guess what? You can be any combination. By the way, as we go through these, by the way, it's kind of like a smorgasbord. Have you ever been out in Vegas or on a cruise ship? What do you do when you do a smorgasbord? You take what you like and you leave the rest behind. I mean, my wife usually puts things on her plate that I won't put on my plate because she eats meat. I don't eat meat. I'm a vegetarian, right? But then I put things on my plate that she won't, but it's fine. So I'm asking you, you just put on your plate, whatever grabs your attention, just make sure you mark down. So I'm so far, again, you could be just a content creator, just a affiliate, just a learner, or a combination, and I'm all 3. So what's number 7, Shantae?
Course that teaches you how to create a successful course.
Wow. Come on now. So here's what happened. Shantae, when I learned about this company, I got so excited and I was telling all my preacher friends, I was my bishop friends and martial arts friends and speaker motivational buddies and buddyisses. And all of a sudden, several of them said this to me. They said, that is like the best thing I've ever heard of, or that's just incredible. But I got one problem. I was like, wait a minute, that don't even match. You just said it's the best thing you ever heard of, but you got a problem. How could it be the best, but you ever? They said, well, I don't have any courses. So I got speeches, I got talks, but I don't have courses. So I went back to the company. And so they found a guy who's made millions of dollars teaching people how to create successful courses that sell. And now they have a course that will teach you how to create a course. Matter of fact, I'm going through this course so I can learn how to better take my courses, and so the ones that'll be done now is going to be even better. And I may take some of the ones down as I'm learning things and upgrade them with these new things. But I'm saying, so don't worry. If you don't have a course, don't worry. There's a course that teaches you how to create a course. Then you get to upload your course. Then you get to speak to them about your course. Then they have you on their podcast to promote and sell your course. I mean, this thing is incredible. So what's number 8?
Oh my goodness. I'm over here. I'm like, whoa, I'm all 7. I'm all in for all 7. Okay. Number 8, give away free training from someone else and gain a lifetime customer.
Wow. So in other words, Shantae, if you have a free lesson in there, because we got 3 sections, we got a free section, middle section, anything recorded up to like $500, and then maybe an offline where it's a coaching a year long or whatever, up to $100,000, whatever. So, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I can take a link and give somebody 1 year free trainings. And if they ever buy a paid training, since I'm the one that gave it to them, it's with my link, it's tracked to me and I get paid. Look, most companies like, no, you got to buy something first so that you can be qualified. No. You can just give away something for free. I mean, that's crazy. So, but here's number 9. This is so powerful. And that is, we got co-CEOs, husband and wife. So Tim Taylor, he helped launch 1,000 companies. Now, 2 of them you may have heard of, I'm not sure, but AOL, LinkedIn. So, yeah. And then his wife, Sandra Harry, who was actually married to the guy who co-founded Six Sigma. Now I'm one of only 210th degree black belts in the world. She's only one of 26 executive black belts in the Six Sigma realm. And so that just means that we've got people leading this thing that know exactly what they're doing. So again, if that interests you, mark it down. If not, again, like a smorgasbord, just leave it alone. Okay, number 10.
Sure. Potential to earn up to $100,000. Oh, 100. Yeah, that's it. I was going to say 100. $100,000 per week and up to $300,000 in matching bonuses.
Wow. No, we didn't say 100K per month. We're talking about 100K per week. And so the way they have this thing constructed, that's why it's so powerful that Shantae and I are going to be personally mentoring and working with you, because they have this thing. It's so powerful that we all benefit. Now, real quick, number 11, you get to connect with other like-minded leaders And then, Shantae, we like to say we have a reverse crab mentality. Now, help me out, Shantae. With the regular crab mentality, when one crab tries to get out, what happens? What does the other crabs do?
Pull them back down.
Right. Well, so the reverse crab means this. We're like, hey, Shantae, you're doing pretty good, but girl, get out there and do more. Come on. Hey, Dr. Breakthrough, you're doing pretty good. No. Come on. Push it. We're pushing you out. Go do some more. Folks, I don't know about you, but I get tired of people trying to pull me down. It's great to have people now pushing you on. And so if that interests you, let me write that one down, make a notation. What's number 12?
Get invited to speak on podcasts, summits, TV, etc.
Now we ain't even got. I already know you done marked that one, circled it. So
I'm telling you, I done embraced it. I got my arms around it.
Yeah. So here's what happens. There's so many leaders that have joined this. Like, for instance, there's a lady, Dr. Yavanka, who has her own television show, Beyond the Shackles. And matter of fact, I had her on the phone with a pastor, and I said, hey, Dr. Yavanka, you should have this guy. He just joined. And she said, okay, he's a champion pack. She said, okay, I'll have him on my show, right? Matter of fact, today, Les Brown called. Matter of fact, I just connected her with Les Brown, although she was trained by Les Brown years ago, but I connected her, said Les is now going to be doing her TV show also. But here's the thing. When she had me on her TV show, the owner of the whole network is called Holy Spirit Broadcasting Network. He heard me and he got so excited he wanted me on his show. And then when we started with the Great Discovery, Dr. Yavanka joined, but then Apostle Bills, who's in charge of the whole network, he joined, and now he's signing up other Christian TV networks. That's how powerful this thing is. But what I'm saying is this, there's all kind of leaders that have their own podcast and their own summits, and they're looking for good speakers. And so if you're a speaker, my friend, and especially if you're connected to me, then I've got the ability, since I'm the chief breakthrough officer of the company, I got a little say so. And I was like, hey, you ought to have this person, have this person. As a matter of fact, I think, Shantae, I just sent to you, we're having a Kingdompreneur Summit. And I told the guy, hey, I know this lady named Shantae Kelly. You should let her go ahead and apply to be one of the speakers. And so this is so powerful. Hey, number 13, I got to hurry up here. So number 13, you get to go from being the best kept secret, listen now, to the best secret that people can't keep. Ooh. See, they say you're only 6 degrees of separation from everybody in the world, but now because of the internet and AI, you are just 1 degree. So in other words, that big person that once they hear you one time will promote you to I'm telling you, folks, this thing is powerful. So if that interests you, mark that down. What's number 14?
Yes. This is on fire. This is amazing. Join free as an affiliate. You get a 14-day free trial. Try it on, see if it fits. You don't like it, take it off. If it fits good, keep wearing it, right? And sell courses and make money during that trial, right, Dr. Breaker?
Now, wait, most companies say, no, you can't sell this Champions Pack unless you bought it. No, you join for free and you can sell the paid trainings and get paid. Like, that's crazy. So that one grabs my attention. Number 15, we got to come to a close. And that is get 3 and yours is free. Now, if you get more than 3, you actually will get paid. And this is we're talking about something called the Genius Club. And the Genius Club allows you to get 10% off anything you ever buy. And you also get a 14-day free trial. But again, if you get 3 people, then yours is free. Now, if one of your 3 gets their 3, you'll have to replace them. But here's what I'm saying. So I just real quick went out and got 65. So I make a lot of money every month just off that, right? So anyway, but that's an option. So what's number 16 here?
Become a CLO. This is one of my favorites. And embrace what most are afraid of. Create your unfair advantage. What's a CLO, Dr.
Chief Leveraging Officer. So watch this. So most people are afraid of AI, but we're going to show you how to leverage AI to create the unfair advantage. We already told you about the language translation. We already told you also about the affiliates mark. But if somebody's, and this is what made Les Brown jump, because he said, look, I'm at the top of my game speaking English, but that's only like 1.4 billion people. If I'm going to reach the other people, to reach up to 8.1 billion people, I've got to have other languages. And so listen, my friend, so that's the power of this become a CLO. And man, I don't know about you, but I said I got to have that one. Hey, number 17, it's amazing customer service, by the way, and support. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. I've been part of some great things, and it was great, but it was not so great after a while. Why? Because I couldn't get the support to even get the thing going. So it doesn't matter how great something is if I don't have enough support. Well, guess what? We've got calls every day, several times a day. Matter of fact, there's a website we can give you where it shows you a list of everything. But by the way, if you're not in the meetings, don't worry about that. I'm just saying that there's a lot of support. There's an 800 number. There's a live number like you can call and talk to somebody. I'm going to be here to support you as well, Shantae. So I'm telling you, my friend, you're a business for yourself, but not what? By yourself. Number 18.
Maximize, mobilize, and monetize your expertise, what God bless you with.
Now, and see, and that's what you learned to do, Shantae, and that you got your breakthrough in that you start learning to do that. But most people are unaware of their expertise, or if they're aware of it, they haven't learned how to maximize it, and they sure haven't learned how to monetize it. Well, guess what? It doesn't even matter if you like teach people how to garden. There's courses that people are buying of people teaching you how to do a garden. See, one man or woman's junk can be another man or woman's treasure. So here's what happens. We suffer from this disease called I'm just me-itis. And so sometimes we don't see the power of what God's given us, but other people can see it. And so, my friend, you're going to be able to monetize that. So we're coming to a close, number 19, and that is set it. Ooh, come on now. Set it and forget it systems for content creators who are super busy. Actually, I should change that word from busy to productive, right? Because we don't want to be busy, we want to be productive. But if you're a super productive person, so guess what? You can just set it and forget it. In other words, upload your course that you speak on a Wednesday, get interviewed by the podcast, and go about your business. And now the affiliates take over and start selling. Because remember, affiliates don't make money unless they sell our content. The company doesn't make money unless they empower the affiliates to sell our content. So the company is advertising our content. The affiliates are promoting our content. So this is crazy good. So again, just upload your content, because one lady said, Dr. Breakthrough, I am so busy. I'm like, sister, don't be too busy to miss out on leverage. Just upload your content, go about your business, and let us sell. Matter of fact, I signed up a lady today. You know what I did? I inboxed her and said, listen, I got a group of affiliates that would like to sell your content. How long are you going to avoid me? Are you ready for us to sell your content? Yes or yes? She said, yes. What do I sign up at? Okay. So number 20.
Woo! Simple point and get paid system. If you can point, you can get paid.
Come on now. That's right. So if you're not against meetings and so forth, I just teach people, point people to the meetings. And I tell you what, my friend, they'll do the presentation. They'll say, now get back to whoever invited you. And so that's going to be powerful. And then lastly, number 21, a success line concept. Now listen, this is so powerful. A success line means each of us empower the success for the rest of us. So are you listening to me? So here's what I'm telling you, my friend. I'm telling you, this is one of the most powerful systems I've ever seen in my life. It's the greatest breakthrough I've seen in education, the greatest breakthrough I've seen in communication, the greatest breakthrough I've seen in personal development, and the greatest breakthrough I've seen in collaboration. Now, here's a Dr. Breakthroughism, AKA writer downer. Here it is real quick. And I need you to start counting up how many of these benefit you, but get this philosophy. First of all, competition is the way of the jungle. The animals are fighting against each other, and a lot of people act like that today. Competition is the way of the jungle. Number two, get this now, cooperation is the way of civilization, but collaboration is the way of the kingdom, and the way of the kingdom is the fastest, most lasting success. So here's what I need you to do as we're done now. I need you to count up however many of these interest you. I got all 21. Shantae, how many do you have?
I got all 21. No, I'm not just saying that, Dr. Breakthrough.
There you go. Okay, I thought you was going to say, I got 22 in case you was going to come up with another. But anyway, but Shantae, let's just be fair. Let's just say somebody says, well, I got, 3, or I got 5, or I got 7, right? So let's just take 5. Okay, is that fair? Okay.
Yes, it is.
So let's say you got 5 out there. Now, I know some of y'all got 21 like Shantae and I, or some of you got 15 or 18, but let's just say 5. So if you have 5, here's what happened. Shantae and I just empowered you to discover 5 reasons why you want to start now, so you don't miss out on what you want. See, it's not about what I want, what Shantae wants, or what we're excited about. It's got to be you, see? And those 5 things or 4 things or 20 things or 1 thing or 2 things. By the way, if you had 0, you can dismiss yourself. We don't have anything for you. But if you got a number, we just help you discover that. So here's the last thing, and this is how I close this out. If Shantae and I are willing to dedicate part of our lives to your success with the Great Discovery, Would you allow us to empower you, or would you fight against us? Shantae, what do you think their answer is going to be?
They will and happily will allow us to.
There you go. So right there, you can see here at the very bottom, you can see the website, thegreatdiscovery.com/boss it up, right? So again, just go to that website, you get started. You want to be a content provider or affiliate and all that, and we'll work with you, my friend. So again, thegreatdiscovery.com/boss it up. There's a full overview at the top of that website, by the way, that you can watch. And if you have any additional questions or whatever else, get with Shantae, and then she'll get with me. And as a matter of fact, you'll get access to me, those you who start with the Champion Pack, okay? So again, make sure you do that. And that Champion Pack, I just got to say this real quick. If you're getting this live or this recording before the 30th, okay, before the 30th, because we got a special going on. So up until the 30th, Shantae, they're going to get unlimited uploads. They're going to get grandfathered in. Now, what does that mean? Like one guy has his own online academy. He's able to upload as much content as he can. And by the way, say a year from now, we have over 1 million people or 2 million. Well, you're going to still be having new content. You want to upload it. But guess what? If you miss this, you may have to pay more. They may say, okay, after 10 hours, you got to pay so much to upload, right? But right now, if you get in by April the 30th, you'll get grandfathered into the unlimited uploads. And you may not even be a course creator right now, but by the time you get in here and we teach you, you're going to say, wait, oh yeah. So you want to take advantage of that, my friend. So we do have lower packs. And by the way, you can just reserve your spot with at least that Genius Club 14-day free trial. We can show you that. But there's so many things here. So again, you want to make sure you go right now to the website and you get signed up. Because remember, the ones that, this bad English, but good message. Those that get in the firstest usually make the mostest. So go to thegreatdiscovery.com/boss it up. And we got to close out. Shantae, you know, I read somewhere when Napoleon Hill said unsuccessful people take a long time to make up their mind and change quickly. Successful people make up their mind quickly and change slowly, if ever. So what do you think they ought to do? Say the last closing words.
You know what, Dr. Breakthrough? First and foremost, thank God for this program. I have to give God the glory for this. Then thank you for taking time out of your busy life to come and bless us like this. You guys, I'm telling you right now, it is breakthrough and boss up time. Today can be the rest of your life to be able to get what you have out there to bless a lot of people. I tell this to my students all the time. Your bank account that's connected to your business, your opportunity, your coaching program, it reflects how many people what you are blessing. So if your bank account is not exactly where you want it, then you need to bless more people. We got you right here. Every different languages, everything you got. Oh, I'm telling you right now, this is absolutely sin from God. I thank God for when he tells us in Deuteronomy 28:13 that he wills us to be the head and not the tail, the lenders and not the borrowers, always up and never down. This is a God-given program. Again, thank you, God. We're so grateful for you creating this. Thank you, Dr. Breakthrough, for how much you love people. Thank you for helping me make my first 6 figures and my second 6 figures. I love you. God bless you guys. You see the website, get on it, get with us. There it is right there. There's me right there. Get to it right now. I love you all, and I mean it. Thank you so much. Again, it's Boss Up and Breakthrough Time. God bless you all. Boss Up.